My name's Ian Miller and I'm from Team Shimano. There's lots of different ways we come up with a new fishing rod. Usually we don't think about a new rod we want to make. We need a solution to a new type of fishing or a new type of lure or a combination of both. So then we have to set out to create the rod that's going to be just right for that purpose. When I'm fishing, I might be thinking, is this rod just right? If I'm thinking about the rod at all, it probably isn't. If I'm not thinking about the rod at all and I'm tuned into the fishing, the rod's probably spot on. When you're on the water, you certainly are able to focus more clearly on the finer points of the fishing rod, whether the handle feels right, whether the balance of the rod's right, whether the flow of the line through the guides is right, and obviously the power and the action of the blank and all those things, you can consider them in situation, and it's very important. So it probably takes up maybe 50% of the development time, being on-water development as well as controlled workshop development. So with this Nano PX prototype that I was fishing with, I liked the handle, but I wasn't 100% happy. I did play around with the height of the reel, in other words the distance of the reel from the butt of the rod, till I was happy with that. But I still wasn't 100% happy with exactly how the handle felt.
There's one. Yeah.
So I'll change that front EVA to a cork, and that'll give us our energy transfer for cast, and it'll also give us our sensitivity. But I did think about that and thought, okay, well, if I turn that around, I think that's going to be better. I've done that before with some other rods. But then I need to change the materials as well. So that's the direction I'm going to go with it. I just need to do a little bit of shaping and cutting to make these fit. Sometimes when I'm doing the on-water testing and development of the fishing rod there, I might solve some issues on the water. I might have an idea of what might be better while I'm using the rod on the water, and I tend to like to deal with that straight away. I'll come back to the workshop, get the rod out on the workbench, reassemble it or change it, whatever I need to do, and really solve that issue, document it, and get it all done while it's fresh in my mind. The handles on your fishing rod are very important. It's what you're holding all the time. So they've got to be comfortable, and they've got to be ergonomically designed to get the best out of the fishing rod and to reduce fatigue in your hand. And obviously you want your handles to look great, look sensational, but for me, performance has got to be paramount. So when you can combine the two, you can make them look aesthetically fantastic, and the performance is really there. You've aced it. And I think with the Nano PX rods, we've done that. We've mixed up our handle materials. We're using both extremely high quality cork and high quality EVA, and we use it in the way that it's best serving the performance of the handle on the fishing rod. It's very important. It's not just for looks, it's there for a reason. One of the things we wanted to do with the Nano PX series was take our T-curve rods, which are very, very popular rods. They're benchmark rods in the industry, and we wanted to bring them to a new level. So we had to look at everything about the rod and improve it. And we set about looking at the very best components and the very best materials that we could put into our most popular rod models. So we ended up with the latest in titanium frame guides. We've got really, really nice handles that are not only very ergonomic, but they look fantastic, and the overall product is just sensational.
It's a beautiful morning. The sun is on my face. Oh.
One of the other aspects of fishing that I rely on a fair bit is my experience, not only in general fishing but also tournament fishing. I've been fishing tournaments for probably 30 years, or something like that, and I've done quite well in them, everything from freshwater fishing through to big game fishing. And it's certainly taught me the importance of being meticulous with your tackle, and it's definitely shown me that a really high performance fishing rod can not only make the difference between doing great and only doing good, but it also makes certain things possible. And to a tournament angler, that's gold. So that's another thing I always try and design into the rods, that performance factor and the reliability factor. And it's probably one of the things I'm really well known for in engineering that into the fishing rod.